Hi, everybody. Matthew Charles Cardinale, Hunter Hills community. First of all, it has been a dream of mine to become a homeowner in the city of Atlanta. I love my neighborhood. I love my neighbors who have been so welcoming to me. I am a block from the Atlanta Beltline. I walk to the Ashby MARTA station. I have helped my neighbor apply for the Heritage Rehab Assistance money for her home. I have committed to use my policy knowledge and advocacy to work with Mr. Young and with all of you to create tools for permanent affordability so that the existing residents can enjoy the new amenities in the neighborhood. I believe that rent-to-own, which is the type of program that I'm in, can and should be a part of the revitalization to help working families actually build wealth through home ownership. And this should be an integral part of our housing strategy to take vacant homes and bring them back to residential use. Some of you know that I have been in a dispute with Divvy Homes regarding my home. They want to expand in Atlanta, but they don't want to make repairs for their tenants. And now that I have come to the City Council, to CDHS Committee, and testified about the repair dispute, they hired Troutman Sanders Law Firm to file this lawsuit in Fulton County Superior Court to rescind the lease and get me out of my home, which is to say that the right to make public comment is actually under attack in the city of Atlanta and in the state of Georgia. So they are seeking to rescind the lease, to get me out of the lease, and they're claiming on page 8 that Cardinale appears to have entered into the lease for his own purposes, his own agenda as a housing advocate, and not in a good faith effort to pursue home ownership under the Divvy Homes program. You all know that's not true. I mean, you all know that this house is my pride and joy. I have every intention of buying this house. I've gone to the Housing Authority to get down payment assistance and everything else on this house. But for them to attack my First Amendment activities of free speech and petitioning of government for a redress of grievances should be very concerning to this council. As evidence of me being a housing advocate, they said, quote, Cardinale has regularly appeared before the Atlanta City Council Community Development Human Services Committee. Testifying to committee is protected by the First Amendment to the state and federal constitutions. I have filed a motion called an anti-SLAPP motion under OCGA 911.11.1, which seeks to strike their claim to take away my home due to my participation in democracy. That's not right. And I'm not going to stand for it. But I believe that this should also be of great concern to each of you. If making public comment can result in a legal claim to chill free speech, to take away someone's home, or to retaliate in any manner, it should be of great concern to this council. So in committee on council, I made a couple specific requests, including I would like to ask the law department to consider an amicus brief in this case, and also to look at HB 954, which was a bill by State Representative Scott Hilton to prohibit lessors from retaliating against tenants who request repairs, petitioning of government, or complain under housing code. There is an existing code enforcement case in this matter, and it's everything that they put in their notice is being ignored by Divvy Homes. So I do want you to know about Divvy Homes in case any of your constituents are thinking about getting into business with them. But we have, I think, really some long-term issues to look at with regard to rent-to-own as an opportunity, as well as protecting those who, if somebody comes down here to speech, they need to know that they're going to be protected.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Allen, and hold on one second while we get